we saw little hints of depression, in the winter time. Sometimes he would have to really kick himself into gear to get going and get things done. I think maybe that's just a part of normal life. We all sort of feel that way in the winter. Um, and then, like I said, over the last decade or so, I just wonder, I'm left in wonder at how he always seemed to have time for us beside all his other duties, and he always would take us out on adventures, especially outdoor stuff. And so this certainly isn't a story of angst between a parent with mental illness and a child who has to deal with that. That's not my experience. He um, kids always don't honor and recognize their parents' brilliance or sacrifices until later on, and that's the case with me. And I feel a little ashamed about that. That I didn't know that about him earlier in life, but looking back, it just amazes me how devoted he was to my brother and I, to my mom, and just to everything in his life. And like I said, how he seemed to find time for everything. Um, he wasn't a perfect person in in that sense. None of us are, and he just strikes me as a man of action and who wanted to improve his own situation, his own family, and through his work, the larger world. And I really admire that.